Good morning, patriots. Good morning, lying road pirates. We the people are supreme. Cease and desist. Hostilities against my people and myself. Patrols without purpose are pirate patrols. Covering up your communications make you secret police, secret pirates. Patrolling to plunder we the people. My visit to the West Bath District Court yesterday and ask Marine Corps, JAG, to go there and arrest them. That was my fourth attempt to exercise my rights that shall not be infringed. Shall not. This government has poisoned my body. The Federal Reserve has used its powers to put poison into the food throughout this country. Our government has declared war on its people through the use of these local courts. The gold-fringed American flag is the Admiralty Maritime war flag. They declared war on us. We the people. We the people of Brunswick, Maine, have been declared war on by the Brunswick, Maine police. On Saturday, I attempted to arrest one of the pirates. Okay? Pursuant to the letter from Donald J. Trump to the DOJ earlier this year, that they will not protect these judges anymore. This includes SDN in Portland, federal court, who I've declared a constitutional emergency, and recuse that judge, for they do not respect we the people, nor does the judge at the West Bath District Court, Judge Keith Wolf, Lewiston Traffic Court, who did, in fact, on camera in Lewiston Zoom Court, commit treason against me. 18, Title 18, Section 42, 12203, feloniously threatened me with higher fines and told me to shut up. That is two of my constitutional rights violated in Zoom court. Due process rights violated in Zoom court. They murdered my straw man, committed capital murder, and allowed road pirate Nathan Day to commit hostilities upon me, plunder my dead straw man's account. They produced not a death certificate, and the clerk and everyone else who touched my ticket in Zoom court committed capital murder of all caps name Bryce Cantrell. He is considered lost at sea in maritime admiralty law. Cease and desist, writ of prohibition ignored. No death certificate provided. Their intent was to drown my straw man and plunder his estate. They were successful. Right? That's why I went to the West Bath District Court yesterday and shook the sand from my shoes because they would not receive me. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus and asked the troops under command of Donald J. Trump to go there and mutiny that building. And I'm right now across from the Brunswick, Maine police station, who I've tried to arrest and insist that they unencrypt their radio transmissions so that I may protect my people from piracy, and they have refused. I have notified the town and town council on my public news channel. They are committing hostilities upon my people. As of the yesterday, one of Zach Perry's friends was kidnapped off the street. Luckily, his vessel was not stolen. Zach was able to save his vessel from being stolen, but they kidnapped one of our people. I know not his name, but they continue to commit hostilities and not allow me to show up and save people from unlawful arrest, hiding we the people's transmissions, public records that are provided by the town, by the police, by their lying-ass lawyer, right? West Bath District Court. Count 1, Fourth Amendment violation, unreasonable searches without warrant, metal detector, First Amendment, freedom of the press. I was not allowed in the door with my recording device. I asked them to cease and desist all hostilities upon my people, taking away our freedom, right? The Second Amendment, right to bear arms, shall not be infringed. It doesn't say not at the courthouse. Why does it not say that? Our founding fathers knew that no man is so high that he cannot be removed from office. We, the people, have the right to take down any government that becomes violent, repugnant, and destroys our rights systematically by flying the gold fringe American flag of Admiralty Maritime Law. They have declared war on we the people, and we need to mutiny the Brunswick, Maine police, and we need to mutiny all the lower courts in the state of Maine, right? They have committed 5 counts at West District Court, West Bath District Court. Second Amendment rights are denied on the building itself. the vessel in dry dock. The Second Amendment, right to bear arms, shall not be infringed because they don't want us to go in there and mutiny. They declared war on us with their Admiralty maritime law and flags for profit of a corporation, plundering we the people. 5 counts yesterday. The judge has no power outside of the courtroom. Right? So he was responsible for me not being able to enter the lobby, freedom of the press. Right? And I was not allowed to bring a firearm and be able to enter the building and mutiny the judge. Right? Read the Constitution, oath breakers. Freedom of the press, lobbies, hallways, all but the courtroom can be recorded. Freedom of the press. That's count 2. Count 3. You broke your oaths. Everybody standing there, all 3 of them, attempt to take my recording device outside of the courtroom, outside of the building. That is a we the people building. I have every right to be there and say whatever I want. Right? They denied me the ability to say that inside the room so that the judge might have heard me. I was deprived of my rights, deprived of my liberty under our guaranteed contract. The U.S. Constitution was in my hand. They declared war on us and took away our Second Amendment right, which is the right to protect all our other rights. Same with the road pirate vessel across the road from me, the Brunswick, Maine police station. I've pleaded with them for 5 years to become constables, honor their peace officer certificates. Serpico has not come forward and arrested anyone. I need Marine Corps JAG and sufficient armor to remove from command every single officer in the Brunswick police station. They declared war on us, and they will not respond to me, one of the people. Arrested road pirate completely ignored me and is still traveling about the city, although he has no jurisdiction, and I have removed him from office. And they continue to proceed. So, according to the Donald Trump letter back in January to the DOJ, where we, the people, can remove all of these judges and heinous officials for destroying our rights in this constitutional emergency I am declaring right now. Right? The road pirate ship of the Town of Brunswick Corporation, for profit, is destroying the rights of the people of the city of Brunswick, Maine, via hiding transmissions so that we may stop the hostilities. They are all wrong. And that's multiple counts. That's treason by every single one of them. We the people can mutiny. Mutiny the town hall, remove every single member of the town council, town manager, every single police officer in Brunswick, Maine needs to cease and desist. Patrols without purpose are pirate patrols. You have proved yourselves all to be pirates by continuing to hide your radio transmissions. Is an all-out war on we the people. They have denied me the right to record them with my Second Amendment rights honored, and have continuously denied me my freedom of the press, thrown me out of scenes where I have no idea what happened because there's no radio transmissions, and they most certainly violated the shit out of people's rights. This is a dying declaration, right? Due to my poor health, from my government poisoning my body, destroying my life, taking my abilities to go home away when I was a victim. They are fully participating in that. They did not tell me that if I did not make a statement that the case against my wife for assault could not move forward and is in limbo. Therefore, they have mutinied me from my home when I've done nothing wrong and made me ill, and are participating in destroying my life as they have for 5 years. So this is a call for any U.S. troops that are listening. I tried to contact Soup Ship in Bath and have their JAG come down here and help me and assist me in arresting and mutinying this entire building and removing these pirates from our site. This is a call to all the patriots to bear arms and appear at the Brunswick, Maine police station, and we are going to take this place apart right now. Right? This is a call out to the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office, who has not returned my call, to show up and appear and assist me in arresting every single one of these guys with their own handcuffs in their own building, and bring sufficient troops and troop transports to replace these people with constitutional sheriffs to hold and uphold our rights and law and order throughout the town. You've been given way too much time. It's now Wednesday morning, the 13th. I'm declaring this the Brunswick, Maine Patriot Act, pursuant to our constitutional rights, cease and desist mutilating public records, encrypted transmissions, hiding hostilities upon my people. We the people ask you to step down. Lying Chief Scott Stewart, Commander Todd Ridlin did not return my calls, ignored me when I sat directly across from the police station, climbed into his pirate vessel, and drove past me multiple times. Therefore, he is no good, and I shake the sands from my shoes, and I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. This is a call out to Donald J. Trump. Public notice of treason. U.S. forces are required to show up al sponta, on the spot, to assist me. They're also needed at the Portland Federal Courthouse to arrest SDN. Go to Drummond and Woodsum and arrest all of their lawyers. The other guy, Deaton, Hansen, what's the other one? Delroy, bastards. Norman Hansen and Deltroy. Thomas, Bowie, and Hatch. Despite my great efforts, 1,200 pages of documents, they have decided to go summary judgment March 9th, which is unconstitutional after I declared it a constitutional emergency in my federal court case where I'm trying to sue 17 officers and 3 town officials. Those people's in name all appear in those federal documents. So any constitutional sheriff who wishes to come and assist me in arresting every single police officer in Brunswick, Maine at this time is welcome to come here to Brunswick, Maine, Pleasant Street. The Vessel and Dry Dock is right over there. They have destroyed our rights, refused. I talked to another patriot who'd had his vessel taken when it was distressed. He broke down on Route 1, and Asa Hodgson and another officer took his vessel, threatened him with arrest. Right? Our other patriot, Zach Perry's friend, was kidnapped off the streets. Brunswick, Maine police are hiding their transmissions, so we could not help him. They have to cease and desist kidnapping my people off the streets. Under maritime admiralty law, we the people are flesh and blood and alive. We are not all cap name fictions, frauds. The license contract is null and void. You've used arms, approached our vessels, putting fault lights on to put out our lights, and leave us walking on the side of the road without due process. You are evil. You think this is funny? This is not funny. You've destroyed the rights of every single citizen in this town under fraudulent use of Admiralty maritime law. Multiple USC codes. Right? Y'all thought it was funny when I called you road pirates, and you violated my freedom of speech after you arrested me in February 23rd, 2020, and I posted on my Facebook. That's my soapbox to the community to which I reside in. You removed my post that said, road pirates paid with your money to steal your money. You held me for ransom, would not let me contact my people, read my personal documents, examined my electronic devices, and turn them off, creating a situation with my wife, a tort, where you injured her in an unclean, unsafe manner in order that she called me a cheating bastard and threw my clothes out? Where the hell are you? You're cheating. You've been gone 3 hours. Where was I? I was kidnapped by pirates. Pirates. Adam Merrill. Patrick Scott. Brian Funky. Patriot. Officer. Christopher Willongvic. Has never hurt me. What he did October 7th, I'm going to say this right now. I'm hoping that he is listening. Christopher, you drew your gun on Jolene Anderson Wessel. I did see it with my own eyes, and that was standard procedure in Brunswick, Maine. If somebody got out of the car, Patrick Scott drew on me when I got out of my El Camino. And that is what started me buying electronic devices to record police. And that wasn't going to happen ever the fuck again. It's a fucking light bulb. And you drew your firearm on me. No more. Cease and desist. We the people are supreme. The Federal Reserve and the 13 families that own the U.S. corporation have poisoned all of us with poisonous food, poisonous water, for the purpose to destroy us. The government is no good. Time for insurrection. Removal of these fucking lying bastards. Destroying our lives. I need some patriots here right fucking now. Armed Forces of the United States under command of Donald J. Trump appear here at the Brunswick fucking pirate ship. Cease and desist. Radio transmissions being mutilated so that we may keep our society free. Allow me to show up bearing arms so that I may protect all my other rights. Shoot the fucking spotlight. Right? Stop spotlighting my fucking camera. You evil bastards. Corey Isles did it this summer. Right after we got back from Florida. Right? I went over there to the Navy base, former Navy base, and there was a domestic violence call with weapons going on. And he spotlighted me on this and stopped my scooter from going forward. Prior restraint. Pointed his spotlight straight at my camera so I could not see what was going on. Would not let me proceed in any direction. That's deprivation of my Fourth Amendment rights. Deprivation of my freedom of the press. Deprivation to record as he was destroying my recording device by pointing a fucking light at it. That's 3. That's fucking treason. Treason, Corey Isles. And then, July last year, on Mere Point, a patriot was hit in the road construction over there. And he did, in fact, throw me out of that scene, get back behind the ambulance. Right? You can't record. Deprivation of my rights to record. Deprivation of my Fourth Amendment right to travel. to save and see what was going on there. They said on rescue that he was either intoxicated and ran the construction worker over, or he might have been diabetic. But who knows? They won't answer a FOIA request about it. I FOIA requested it. FOIA requested it. And what did I get? I didn't even get mutilated documents. I got nothing. Right? I'm one man fighting all these lying fucking lawyers and judges who are destructive to my rights everywhere I go. Ah, shut up, Mr. Cantrell. That's what Keith Wolf said in court. First thing they do in Zoom court. You don't get a jury trial. Right? Well, their fines are over $20 every fucking time. Right? When Paige Machad in Zoom court, when I said I should make it $20 for the headlight out, I would accept that. Right? Nope. The judge wanted $60. $60 for the headlight out. But I don't get a jury trial. Right? Fucking treason. Committed fucking treason. That's recorded. It's on my YouTube channel for anyone to see. They are fucking pirates. Pirates ashore. USC code 1661. Every ticket is a pirate receipt of goods. UCC code 1660. Receipt of pirate property. No man is so high that he can't be removed from office. I'm at the Good Hope Church across from the Road Pirate Ship. Any members of the Cumberland County Sheriff's Office who wish to assist me, please show up. This is my soapbox. Any patriots who want to show up with a firearm, please come and assist me. And we're going to stop this road pirate ship today. No fucking more. Cease and desist. Stand down. Armed forces under the command of Donald J. Trump, please appear. Fucking FBI's no good. Call and call, they won't fucking answer. They got a convoluted fucking phone system. I've gone right in their fucking office and they won't goddamn help me. This constitutional emergency. We the fucking people have the power. Stand down. You're all under arrest. Right? We the people have had enough of this bullshit. You kidnapped somebody just yesterday. Hostilities still going on. Patrolling without purpose is a pirate patrol of a corporation to plunder RV vessels, persons and things, constructive kidnapping, extortion under the Hobbs Act. No, it isn't, they would say. We investigated ourselves, found nothing wrong, and then we went to the police review committee, manned by the town council and the police. Right? You think they got the documents out twice? I bet they didn't. Well, we're the town council. We can just ignore him, right? He's a crazy liar. In writing, March 22nd letter from Chief Stewart. Seek mental health. No, I seek Spitting Cobra online to stop my mental health problems from 2020 after you arrested me, kidnapped me, tortured me in that pirate ship, and then mutilated the records, removing audio from booking, removing Patriot Officer Christopher Willongvic. Although he's committed hostilities against other people, he's never committed hostility towards me. That guy just ran the light bigger than shit. White pickup. You're going to kill somebody. Wow, right? That's on camera at the police station right there. He ran that light. It was a count of 4, and that light was fucking red. Jesus Christ. Smarten the fuck up. We want law and order. We would like some kind of troops or sheriffs to occupy the Brunswick police station. None of the road pirates have called me back. Chief Stewart is such a lying prick that he's useless. Lies come off his tongue like a snake. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I have God-given rights, too. I have international rights because I am handicapped. Right? They can't tell a handicapped person on a fucking sidewalk where to fucking stand. Nor could that treasonous bastard at the fucking West Bath District Court who threatened to take my recording device, touch my property, when I told him under international law, he can't even fucking tell me where to go. But did he? Oh no, I had to move. He was testing to see if I wouldn't move. Right? The only reason I moved is because technically he's sort of correct to block the entrance. But there was plenty of room. There's plenty of room there. I didn't have to move. Right? But I didn't want it to raise to the level of an arrest.
Benjamin McIntosh just drove off in his black truck, and he allegedly does not have a license. I'm going to be double checking that now. Headed towards BIW from 364 George Wright Road in Woolwich.
Okay, so he doesn't have a license. It's not suspended. So they better not arrest him. Right? Because that would be considered a hostility upon our people. There's a road pirate ship that just left and went up over the hill. Anyway, the letter from Donald J. Trump, January of 2025, was to the DOJ not to protect these treasonous judges anymore. That is a green light for we the people to mutiny all of these bastards. Right? They have become destructive to our rights. The government is destructive to our bodies. They poisoned our food. The 13 families that own the U.S. corporation, right, are committing hostilities upon us as we speak. Every single one of us who's eating their poisoned food, poisoning your body, slowly killing you. They are murdering all of us. People are dropping like flies everywhere. Stroke after stroke. It's not on the news, but it's certainly on the scanner. Right? There's about 8 to 10 strokes a day.
The 27 stamp registration.
Suspended, so they can arrest him because he had a license. It's suspended, and that means it's a bail condition where he's not to drive on a suspended license. You understand? So they crippled his rights in the fucking lying courtroom.
It's going to be Support Wildlife 254 Boy Henry on a black Nissan Frontier pickup.
Right? See, this is what should be coming out of Brunswick Police Station. Right? So that I might go and save somebody who's going to be unlawfully arrested. Oh, he doesn't have a license at all. He never had one. Like Alex Dutton. He never had a license. You know? He was traveling back and forth from his home in Saco all the way through to his job in Bath at the ship place. Right? I've called Soup Ship and everything and asked for their JAG officer. Nobody even knows who it is or if they have one. How ridiculous is that? So what would you do if one of your guys flipped out at a bar room and beat someone to death? Wouldn't you send your JAG officer over there? No, you can't get a hold of him. Nobody knows who he is.
He had just left the Woolwich address when the call came in.
So you're going to lay in wait for him over the bridge. And the SAG sheriffs have been pretty good. Like I said, that guy didn't have a license at Taste of Maine Friday night, where Officer Hunter deputized me as a Saginaw Sheriff, constitutional officer, deputized. And that was before I threatened and arrested one of the officers in the Brunswick, Maine police station on camera. He ignored that. Cease and desist, radio communication, mutilation. Nope. Ha ha ha. We don't have to. We're going to do what we want. Nothing you say matters. Oh yeah? It's we the people who are supreme. Not the judges. Not the police. Not even the SAG sheriff. Not even Cumberland County Sheriff. Not the frickin' federal judge. Not the lion-ass bar accreditation lion lawyers. Right? That the town has paid $400,000 to defend officers from a 60-year-old man handicapped with a camera. Huh? Right? They paid $200,000 to encrypt the radio. Paid $400,000. Right? What are we up to? $1 million there? $1 million instead of having common law constables.
For administrative per se for .08 BAC. That was effective 5/7/25.
I don't want to miss this and do a battery change yet. We'll suffer through. Yeah, I want to cut this off because I want to send this out to every fucking page. Right? In the days of old, you'd stand up in the town hall on a soapbox, and I would have declared this that way. Facebook and the internet is the new marketplace. Using the U.S. Constitution, it's right here with me. I quoted that and read from it right at the West Bath District Courthouse, which is null and void right now. They cannot operate. They're all treasonous fucking bastards. Right? Any law enforcement want to go over there, they can arrest every one of those guys. Their name is in the video recording. Committed treason right there. Outside of the courthouse, on the steps, where I'm allowed to record, where they hadn't violated my rights. But I could not step through the doorway, could I? They did not receive me. That's why I curse them in the name of Jesus, because they're no good. Right? Too stupid to know when somebody's calling them out. This is treason. You're committing treason. 2 violations. Right? Plus their violation of their oath of office is 3. Right? I didn't have a firearm. I was unarmed, as I always am. Right? The point is that is another violation. And that's the one we use to uphold our other rights. Think about it. How good would that judge be? He'd be reading from the Constitution and shit if everybody in the courtroom had a firearm slung over their shoulder, AR-15, and a piece of rope, just waiting for that guy to take somebody's rights away so they can mutiny him. Right? They have denied us our rights, deprivation of our rights to go in there armed so that we may uphold our other rights. You see how this is working? Right? This is Brunswick Mutiny. Insurrection. Remove them from office. They've had plenty of time to do their job and flip the switch that takes 5 seconds to stop the encryption. All right, we're gonna cut it off so that I share this to as many fucking pages as I can. Everybody needs to go to their local courthouse and do the exact same thing I did. Don't get yourself arrested, but call for the troops to come and take care of this shit. Right? The Marines should come here today and arrest everybody in that police station. Right? They've had days and days of warning. Right? I read that right in the police station lobby. Cease and desist, evil road pirates. Stop pirate patrols without purpose. Wait till someone needs you and calls. Like our hero firefighters and rescue personnel. They don't drive around looking for people laying on the ground. Right? So they might pick them up and take their wallet out and say, look, there's just enough money in here to treat you. And then we'll put you back down on the ground with all the money gone out of your wallet and tell you to walk the fuck home. Right? That's what they did to Alex Dutton, Patriot. Opened his wallet while he was in handcuffs and could do nothing. Deprived of his rights, held for ransom, and they took what they wanted from him. This is just enough money to, if we empty your wallet, you'll be able to walk away. The definition of piracy. Requested the record electronically yesterday morning at requested it for Fran Smith. I'm sure she forwarded it to the pirate ship. I did not have the ticket number, but I knew the date and time and the guy's name. That should be enough to be able to find the his record, so that we may all see Officer Nathan Day plundering his wallet. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see him in an unlawful search and seizure, plunder of his property, removing the money from his wallet. Right? That's piracy. That's piracy ashore on camera. And if they deny me that, they are wrong. Right? Oh, we can't give you that information, Mr. Cantrell. It could change the outcome of court. You're fucking right, it could. Right? You committed hostilities against him, violated the shit out of his rights, and stole his money for a victimless crime that's not an arrestable offense. He had no license. He was traveling. He's a traveler. He wasn't driving commercially with a commercial tag. Right? Lawfully registered and insured. No license. That's the difference. He didn't sign no bail conditions where they could violate his rights. That I know of. Alright, I'm going to cut off so I can ship this out.